And after a while we are back with Ultima 9 and a swamp.
This place reminds me of everything this game stands for. It's grey, it's muddy, it's brown, it smells like shit, it looks like shit, and it is a shit.
Well, not as brown as many current generation games.
Hello, my name is Haley.
Well, hello, Haley.
I'm the healer here
Yes.
at Pause. Unfortunately, I cannot offer you any
Yeah.
supplies, but I
She
can
can
heal you
heal,
if you like.
And well,
There are
that's
just
about
so many
it.
sick
On the
people
plus
here.
side,
I've
I
been
don't
stretched too
think
thin.
she really...
I have some
and
serpent wine
here's
that you can
another
have.
Oh no,
opportunity to get a
No,
bit
I
of
insist.
karma, which
Please,
increases your
Thank
maximum mana, and
how very kind
which
of you.
doesn't make much sense.
I must be going.
Again.
Farewell.
So,
I'm
did
sorry
you
that
just
I
donate
couldn't be
blood
of
or
more
what?
help.
No, serpent
Farewell.
wine, that super
Oh
healing
yes,
potion.
yes. Let's get the sick people, you know, drunk so they can feel anything.
Who are you?
And that makes sense.
I am Ashling.
Oh, and here's that
is my
Miller
downfall.
we heard about in the
life is a strange
town from
thing.
the baker.
One moment, I'm grinding grain. Content with
Oh
my
yeah, this one guy who
livelihood
has
and
been
fortune.
kicked out from
The
there.
next thing I know, my
Okay,
arm is
so,
being torn off in sockets and pulverized with the grain.
This
And
world
the
has...
level of voice acting is so great.
Mayor's
Okay,
decree.
so this world has healing magic, which can really bring you back from the dead, but there's nothing
How
that
can you
can
escape this
regrow
place?
a lost
The baker
arm.
still needs my services, however
Okay.
slow, for he cannot
Well, we
take
can
bread
do it,
without
you know,
the
with
fruits
the
of
Ashley
my
style.
milling.
You know, let's build
Meanwhile,
him a new arm
I've
from
been
a
brought
globe
here to
and
pause
attach
to
a
beg
chainsaw
for
to
my
it.
daily bread like an abandoned dog.
Of course, he's going to need to have a boomstick to, you know, associate with that.
Yeah, so Ash just lost a hand. That guy lost most of his arm.
Well, if he can make a hand to work, then we can make arm to work. Okay, and what's the enemy supposed to be in here? The fungus?
No, though that would be more interesting than most of the enemies in this game.
Oh, yeah. You know, Crowley, have you ever taken a piece that is so bad that you almost faint?
No?
Well, I have.
Well, thank you for sharing that.
I just thought you needed to know. Because, you know, this place reminds me of the time when I took that piss.
Okay. Did you start?
Aside for muddy goop of shit. You know,
Yeah.
these people should probably stop, you know, shitting to their only lake, which they are supposed to drink from.
It's not a lake, it's a swamp. No, hey, vulture. Take that.
Did you just get more karma from killing that bird?
No, no, that sound effect was from equipping the shield again.
So it makes magical sound effects to feel the fucking shield?
Yeah, that's a magical shield. It increases your maximum mana by 5, as I recall.
Huh. A mana which we will pretty much never use.
Oh, we'll use it. And there's a lot of opportunities to get more, and actually a few places in the game where you can actually pump infinite amounts, and that goblin doesn't seem to really care that we are here, so let's just leave him alone.
He's like, yeah, don't look at me, mate. I'm just hanging around. And then comes this fucking asshole. What did I do to you? Oh, what the? Where the fuck did that guy come from?
Oh, he was there, just a bigger guy, maybe some kind of boss. Because as we all know, bosses have a greater fighting ability than the underlings.
Yeah, that seems really
Thank you,
great.
Avatar.
Yeah.
You're my knight in shining armor.
Is it that child again?
Yeah, that's the mayor's daughter. Who still looks pretty weird with her stretched child.
Face.
Well,
Head.
well, her entire model is a
Thank you
pretty
so
much a
much
child
for saving
stretched
me, Avatar.
vertically.
You truly are a hero.
So, will you be going back to Britain now?
No,
I bet
I've
YOLO
decided
will be
to
happy
stay
in
here
here.
and pause for a while. I've
Here we
seen
go
how the
again.
people here have been suffering, and I want
No,
to
I will
help.
never let that go.
I think that since my life has been saved, it should have a purpose.
Well,
And I
don't you
want
wish
that
you'd
purpose
be
to be
boning hot
helping others.
20-year-olds
That's very compassionate
when
of
you're
you.
still when
Well,
you're 80?
Goodbye, Mary Beth. Mary Beth.
Goodbye.
Well,
Thank you so
that's
much.
more like
So,
12
will you
years
be
old.
going back to Britain now?
No.
Oh,
That's very
That I wouldn't possibly
Goodbye.
mind.
mm,
You know, when I'm 20, what will it matter? A few years in prison and, well, I'll possibly die in there.
and now this guy attacks.
Oh, no, who cares?
Yeah. Maybe he had something against, you know, the Avatar killing his buddies upstairs.
Yeah, I suppose.
But hey, the Avatar is the good guy.
But, you know, you will think that when you see your friends being killed off just like that, you would rather just run away than try to attack.
Yeah, that is something weird that, you know, happens in a lot of role-playing games. And then you take something like Fallout. Oh, look, a band of dingy bandits attacks a guy in a freaking power armor and a minigun.
She is saved.
That makes sense.
My daughter is saved. Thank
What is
you,
he
Avatar.
doing here?
Bless
Oh,
you,
he was
Avatar.
looking for his daughter here.
Bless you for returning
You,
my daughter.
It's been too long,
so
obviously you
grateful to
don't
you for
remember what
saving
happened in the
Maribeth.
previous video.
Whatever can I do?
No, I
for
have
you?
no fucking idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not drunk enough for this shit.
Yeah.
Change your laws that exile the poor and the sick.
Actually, you might have
Indeed,
been
I am.
drunk in the during the
people
previous
won't
recording.
Like it, but they'll have to get used to the idea. Compassion means
totally
giving
hope I
people
was.
a hand.
Anyway, yeah,
not
we
the boot.
saved his daughter, so now he
I need
gives
to
us
ask
the
you about
heart
the
of
heart of
compassion,
The heart?
which we will
What about
use
it?
to cleanse the
I can tell you
shrine.
all about the heart of compassion. It's one of my most prized possessions.
I really hope that's
I
not a
need it
real
to repair
heart.
the shrine of compassion.
Well, let's see.
Then by all means, you may take it. It's the least I can do for you.
Thank you, Aiden. Farewell.
And why does he look like an abbot?
Farewell, Avatar.
I actually do not know. And there's the heart in our tool belt. Now it's
Great
some
job
kind of...
taking care of those goblins.
Oh, yes, it's
Avatar.
one of those
Stay there.
Valentine's hearts.
If you need any training with the staff,
Oh,
I'll be happy to
that
teach
guy
you what I
who's
know
training
for
now.
the small fee of
Yeah, that's really
250
rich.
gold.
A guy with
All
a
of the
big
money
leg
goes to
is
the town's
offering
forefront.
us
What do you
training
say?
with his staff.
Yes, I'd like to learn from you,
But
Joe.
I'd like to train you,
unfortunately,
but
we
you don't have
do
the
not have
dexterity
the
necessary to learn.
we do not meet the
come back
requirements.
later and perhaps I can help.
It's a guy with a fucking big leg. And he's like, yeah, you're not dexterous enough. The fuck, game.
But before we go back to Britain and cleanse the shrine and stuff, there are some other things to take care of here.
Like stomp on this scoop of shit.
Now I'd much prefer to jump over it.
And kill a couple of rats.
Yes.
Which are possibly going to spread diseases like, you know, Black Plague. But, you know, that's besides the point. Good thing this ain't, this doesn't take place in Raccoon City. Because, you know, those rats will be, you know, pretty big threat.
Yeah.
And lovely, more coop of shit.
Now, and here's some weird tower.
What the fuck?
What? It's a flying wizard. You've never seen one before?
You know, I kinda feel like screaming in here.
Well, go ahead, but don't blow out my ears.
Yeah. Is he having like a fucking concussion or something?
Actually, this book here has an explanation for what is going on. He is attempting to create a spell to fly, and
talk gibberish.
and somehow that apparently turned him into a literal bird brain.
What the?
I think, no, coding-wise, that actually is a human model that uses the animations from a bird.
I just have no words for this shit. Was that on purpose?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck?
But we got a levitation scroll out of it, which we can't really stick into a spell book. It's but a level 7 spell or something.
Which will make you behave like that?
No.
Yeah.
There is something nearby here which I personally find even more useful. It's a bit tricky to find and get.
And we are having another battle and more scoops of shit.
And actually, this guy, he's going to, yeah, see, one hit and almost dead.
Huh. Well, he's kind of tough guy then.
Yeah. So let's try to run away from him. So he is pretty persistent.
I'm not even sure why he wanted to kill you.
He's
Other than you look like an asshole, but you know.
He's a monster. Monsters always want to kill the player characters and such.
Let's drink up some of that piss.
There is no such thing as a good goblin, even though we've met some in previous games.
Yeah, were we talking about, well, you know, good gargoyles? Well, sorta. They just wanted you dead.
Yeah, and that game actually had a very good sort of exploration for a conflict between two people where neither one actually was really into right.
Yeah, you know, King British is kind of an asshole.
Actually, one nice thing which I find about the using of bows in this game is that you with an enemy that has that much armor, you actually do have to aim for something that is fairly uncovered.
You know, for a tough guy, he was really lame.
Well, I got him stun locked. Otherwise, yeah, he he could have killed me with 2 hits.
Hey, and the lag is back.
Oh well.
Apparently, there's just way too much going on for your computer in here. I mean, look at this stunning graphics.
Yeah. And we got a quite a good weapon out of that.
Oh, a hammer?
No, a battle axe.
Because we couldn't have just bought one.
Well, no, as we've established before, the capital of the kingdom sells piss-poor stuff. And now look, now there's a ghost.
And we are going to kill it with a battle axe?
Actually, no, it cannot be hurt. Apparently with a non-magical weapon. But on the other hand, it doesn't really seem to be attacking us.
He's just staring in there and he's like, hey, yo, man, what's up? Swinging me with an axe. You know, if I would be mortal, that wouldn't really be a nice thing to do. But hey, I'm just going to haunt you for a while. Because, you know,
Hey.
it's a thing that I do.
Hey, moron, I'm a ghost. That axe just passes right through me.
Yeah, which part of a ghost doesn't get through you, you know, in material thing, cannot be hit with material things? Just to let you know.
Okay, but we have a few. And now to talk.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Now
I
to
came back from the afterlife to talk to you about Jesus. Oh, you're not interested? Okay, bye.
and now the dog is blocking the doorway.
Great. What a wonderful dog. Can't you just kill it?
And oh look, the game is glitching out and doesn't show the ceiling properly.
Yeah, the dog is still blocking the... Oh lord, this is just so bad.
Well,
Sorry, doggy, it's your time to go.
time to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's probably better this way. I mean, this was a bad game from begin with, so we just did you a favor, okay? Try to understand.
And the ghost still is following.
Yeah, I don't have anything better to do, so I'm just following you, I guess. And thought it's broad daylight or something. You know, we are not supposed to have beer by then, but... You know, I think this is just fun. Hey, do you have any booze with you, or money? Anything? You know, I know a good place with lots of hookers.
Nope, sorry, that place got demolished centuries ago.
Are you sure you're not into undead chicks? I mean, they're pretty hot.
Well, if they are vampires, then I suppose I might go for them.
I hope you don't mind about, you know, rotting limbs and, you know, limbs falling off and stuff. But, you know, once you punch in their teeth, they are pretty good at, you know, having blowjobs.
Okay, well, let's get back to the game now. This tomb here is a useful place to visit early on in the game for the single reason of containing that two-handed sword. And those ghosts are really far too tough for me right now.
They didn't seem to care much. They were like, oh, thank God. Oh, you're just going away. Okay, never mind.
But yes, getting that
Is one ghost still following you?
Yeah, I think it is.
Can you kill it?
Well, actually you need a magical weapon and I do have that flaming sword, but I don't think to try it out for a while yet.
Oh, hey, it's a giant troll. What are the odds? Actually,
Yeah, we already dealt this guy
10 gold
before.
pieces.
you know, I think this guy is relative to Shrek.
Could be.
Or to pigs. I mean, he sounds like a pig.
Now that you mention it,
I wonder if he, you know, staff a spear up to his ass, if he would like squeal or something.
Yeah, it has the ghost still. And as you can see, it's a two-handed sword. It fills up about 2/3 of that weapon damage meter. So yeah, it's good.
And this guy ain't like even slightly bit phased that we are, you know, followed by a fucking ghost. They're like, yeah, haha, I'm gonna take you on.
Maybe he can't see it.
Greetings, random fortune telling woman.
Yeah.
Oh, check that out. Hanging out like a horse.
Hung like a horse.
I think we used that joke already, but whatever.
Well,
Well, it's been months, okay.
well, what other joke would you make about that, really? I think.
Let's hope he doesn't stick out.
I think the reason I'm just running ahead is that I'm trying to lose the ghost. And it seems to have worked.
Oh, that's nice.
Bring out your sick and poor.
Yeah, that was a Monty Python joke right there.
Bring out your dead.
Bring out your dead. Oh, I've got a one in here. I'm not dead. Oh, yes, he is.
I feel happy.
Was someone seriously just whistling the Lord British theme?
Actually, that might have been the case.
Oh lord, these guys are just so fucking dorks.
But hey,
I really have to hand it to Avatar. I mean, he's a really good swimmer. I mean, with all of this shit on, you will think that he will drown like a freaking brick, but no! With a huge hand axe and sword or something, he's like, I've done this before, you know.
no, actually, some of the heavier armor does affect your buoyancy in the water, but it only really seems to do so when you are treading water as being still, and you can still pretty much swim forward,
Greetings,
no problem.
Avatar. It is imperative that you...
Oh, hey, out of time.